to the BBC. As you come, that criminals transacting crime through the crypto mechanism, digital systems, the criminals remaining undersea, the evil magi Gudrosh Himsa, pursuing what goodness you are transacting, Mukul Nandi, Dr. Mukul Nandi, you are goodness doctor, matrimonial agents, criminal, girls, women lifter from Bengal, Calcutta, and to make puzzles and serving mad, creating drugs and extractor consumption, creating, blaming. So you mother showed your sons, Marojit, Orojit, Paritos, Monotos, Dabotos, Santos, Bhavatos, Kutotos, Kukuris, Monojitos, Sahazutarajito, Sujito, Tujito, Tukor, Tusar, Nundise, Nundite, the Takate Tukhoi, Ukhoi, Kukutte, Kukure, Bachar. With this system, what kind of goodness you are, Sanjay Sandhi? You are transacting Sorer Bachar. A criminal, you mass murderer, you suddenly your friend will be like a Thor, Tomodatta, Ukoidatta, Bhushandatta, Bhusanda. And advising me about telepathical transaction means what we try to transact goodness, profit, archaism related activities, the personal benefit, the transaction of science, Muni meditative knowledge of India. But you are the same Magi mythology which Bedo Magi good ka raspan kare Swarar Bacha of Kutte Laya that Swarar Bacha who to find goodness shocking of Bedo Kachar Pacha Gudrosh Mukhopan Kari, you are to turn over into such a critical criminal mass murderer community by shocking Gudonesha. What kind of transaction you to get doing such crime of mass murdering? Whimsically you are putting yourself in a killer system to drag and constrictor, make heavy, condensing as your system consisting conformity to squeeze and make complications so that people cannot maintain respiration, spiritual ways to Sanjaki respiration in such a horrible condition you have created. When the BBC is providing Asian oceans, Neutral, Southeast Asia, Indies, Singapore. This Madachut Kutte Sahajit, Manojit, Marojit, Orojit, Opojit, Chudojit, Kutojit, कुकुर जी, मकुल कुकुर, कुकुर के बच्चे कुकुर डॉक्टर नंदी कुकुर, murderer, criminal, captor, prostitute, which is good rush, bhajana kari, good rush, pan, drinking, what kind of goodness transacting in such envious, evilness, crime, to make pleasure your server of rose to your mouth, your कुत्ते criminal चुदमारन गुदमारन के गुदे रस पान गुदे रस सप्लाई करने के लिए प्लीज करते हो और गुदे रसों में नशा for doing crime, for the purpose of this crime on which right you feel privilege or to make gratify. Murderer, what is your name? Idiot, what is your name? You have deliberately inserted in such a constructor making, condense making, complexity making, unbreakable, unsearchable, its pores is so squeezed, and so my 10 to the power minus 38 beyond minus what scientists cannot enter. This type of constant blocking, the people cannot run, transact, respiration doing spirit action. Spirit is only and mind is only the way to keep in pendulum and whatever. You could take तुम्हें तुम्हारा बाप का नाम नहीं पता उखो टुखो गौड़ की गुद की रस की पाल और कौन कुत्ती तुम्हारा गुद की नशा के गुद के रस पान करने के ये कुत्ते लोगों डॉक्टर मनोजित किलर मनोजित कुत्ते भेजाइना यू आर किलर भेजाइना कुत्तीस ये मुकुल कुत्ते मुकुल नंदी कौन कुत्ते दत्त हो रहा संतोष दत्त कर्मकर नाम दत्त तुषार दत्त तुको दत्त तुको खुको गुतो कपत दुतो कामिने साला allowed to kukurer bachas what kind of in this metal magnetic killer system what kind of oceanography you are doing under that Mexican Gulf remaining. So this message to the BBC, Google, Internet, Microsoft, IBM, etc. all who are to so-called mankindness, goodness, or read about climate change, earthquakes, environment, environmentalist. You means environment on their surface, not a rational. Mystic, occult, power basis harming, piercing, bringing finest. Probes initially to enter. A putting source, suffocating structures, killer structures, life snatchers, mother chode, तेरा गुद की मामी की गुद के रसपान करके तू बचपन से ये envious attitude you have developed. Dr. Killer Majumdar and Nandi Datta, Devasis Majumdar, Kuttedas gone, Kukuridas gone, and Kukuri Chakravarti dare not to say anything. Mridula Chakravarti. Akutu Mukherjee, Gautam Adi Mukherjee, Ghoshu, Vimal Adi Ghosh, criminal Kukurer Bachas Ghosh, Nodi Singh, कुकुर सिंह, तुम्हारा मामी लोगों का बहन लोगों का गुद का भेजाइना रस सेल करके गुड रस शादी व्हाट काइंड ऑफ गुडनेस यू आर ट्रांजैक्टिंग थ्रू द evil and bias criminal mass murderer crooked Nandi Manojit Nandi Samit Nandi Amajit Nandi Tushar Nandi na Datta Nandi Datta Das Karmakar. Evils. What kind of transaction you are doing from the ocean of that evil, oceanography, where mind, mesmerization is another critical, but is killing with Tomajot. कुत्ते तुम्हारा क्या जबत और सब में का डेड में का what kind of goodness you to transact एक कुत्ते सोर और बच्चा what kind of goodness you are transacting 10th March evils एक कुकुरेर बच्चा मुकुल विपुल गोकुल दास गोकुल सिंह कुत्ते सिंह सुबुनी रब्बुनी मजुमदार और गाड़े मालू किंगहुड auspicious kinghood अजीब auspicious kinghood benevolent kinghood साला शोरेर बच्चा कुलकेट्स मादा चोद फादा खेगो शोरेर बच्चा फादा नेशा साला पचा बेदनी बेशा मागिर गुदे रसपान करे you are asking about Magi was to plead her good ras pacha gudmaran fakt allowed to kuttes khala mukse contaminated papistho. You are praising your good ras. Or kuttolok or this crooked kamar was to plead what beauty and goodness with this good rasanesha, khajur rasa. खजूर में यदि अब चुप चुके आता है हिंसा की पंथा की शोर और बच्चा enviousness, madness, the crime doing propensities, eagerness, compulsiveness, compelling, and compulsion, entertaining, pleasing, and give back of his donation of good ras. What kind of good transaction, goodness you are transacting, Mother Chut Sorer Bacha? You have not get back from such system. You are trying for 1 hour. But in finest way, how many people's life I cannot estimate. Far as. Whole from South India, Western, my local area, South, Southwest, West, Northwest. You have come from Northeast, now you are going to countryside. That is exactly not meaning that Manojit, Sahaji, Oroji, मतलब crime Sahaji, good rasa, जीत के गुदमारानी crooked magi murderer witches, evil, taking, killing innocent, massacres. You are doing massacre. Semi bulldozer comes in, semi snatcher, dragger of lives on your killer system. The dead souls at the same time being packed and the horrible, conspiring, spiraling, inserting, adhering with your criminal system. Kutte Makul Nandi, Gudu Nandi, who from which good ras noon chaske sorer bache you have achieved all these respected so-called doctors, Sorer Bacha killers, vagina killers, and Gudumarani, Indian FBI investor, advisor. You are now the richest, killing the place of world richest, going Mexican Gulf and through system to go up the UK, NOAA and Woodland Holy Oceanographic Institute, the killer system of the paddy inserting in the deep ocean, and you inserting on that evil system, your envelope, such dragging power, constricting life matter, killer power, killing, massacre there, that never showed parliamentarians of. And this is the time I to mention Krishna Dynamo. This message for us, Asian business. And you are also doing business, or what kind of business, Sorer Bacha, or killing dead soul collection, sending, dragging in your such compact sport constrictor, a compromising sports on the earth. Sorer Bacha Bakan, तुम्हारा बक्का अहंकार का मेजाज का नाम भूल गया सोरेर बच्चा कुत्ते साला कुकुरेर बच्चा crookeds gatta crookeds black brown blackish bullshit crookeds Manojit crooked Manojit Namdi crooked Javan Moidas Kingsok Das crooked Ajay Das crooked Tushar Jayantat Tarabdar crooked Atukho crooked Ay Sala Sorer Bacha Kamar crooked Ranjito Gudras Makhe Sala Sorer Bacha Mukke Gudras Nasakari goodness in other way to claim and plead others homage and gentleman nobility to you are transacting so-called English goodness, goodonesha, goodrasanesha to promote what good mankind social service you are doing. FDI, criminal Indian oceanographer, wrong, civils, mass murderer, mind, etc. Disturbers, earth thinner, environmental earthquake, volcanoes crushed, earth crashing. You are doing Samudra Manthan, erupting volcanoes in such horrible way surrounding the Mexican Gulf, making my 10 to 15 crore people's life in horrible and simultaneously from far cosmic areas, that cosmic rays or gravitational force to be dragged, come to your system or to bring nearer even the celestial spirit, godly spirit. You are doing so anti-God. God, majesty is goodness doing activity to creep, aeration, respiration, sport forming on the earth inner through the cosmic minds. But these evils you are doing Samudra Mantha in the name of wrong oceanography, that all USA flags, so many systems you are jointly, but your particular system so bad, so life matter, so earthquaker, you are so many evils from Bengal Veterinary College, come West Bengal Veterinary University Fisheries, and then Agriculture University Twin, then Technology of Jadavpur, and Bengal Engineering, IIT Kharagpur, Calcutta University, Presidency College, all of you who are in the regime of Jyoti Bose left front 35 years, the black days for the Bengal, You are not allowing vote, democracy, but you are also now top leader of democracy, remaining anarchist criminal, savage, uncivilized, barbar, cruel, selfish giant criminal, mass murderer, massacre doers, ridiculous killer, funny mentality, satanic, immobilist, devil, shrewd culprits, proudly, prudence and doing, feeling right, superiority and your intelligence showing in this kind of mankindness or bacha to claiming save planet or save ocean, save world, that Eric Solheim, who is this climatologist, so-called the evil who are damaging climate, climatologist, you can learn climate soarer bacha and causes of as if real sovereignty. You are remaining the climate changers, mother chose. So many prostitutes taking on that system, post-constitution, post-abolition. So much suffocating, life snatcher from far, far away. Now you want to do from Modi, etc., evil BJP leaders who to support you, thinking that good bringer, features for Indians from going as a Pravasi Bharatiya to Tera Mamika Gudka Ross, as to you shown those video giving to BJP RSS Mohan Bhagavat. It's a Gudorasa is better than Gudo Bhagavat. Gudorasa Bhagavata. Gudorasa Bata. Gudumarani Chudi Bata RSS or Ervacha. What Shahrukh Khan and Salman, etc., whatever they have got fund from USA, Mexican Gulf to make film, you are the evil criminals projecting as the heroes, either in the field of military or scientific or social life, love art, matrimonial, evil the woman girl, betraying, trapping, traffickers, criminal, Bharat, matrimonial, your father Mukul, Bipul, Nakul, you are earlier, धर्म स्थान में आप लोगों को पांडा बनते थे, evil pandas to lift the girl. You are the slave maker for 3-4 generations, taking the girl and us evil goods of the so-called middle times of witches who to remain to give you shelter, London, Europe, in the sacred pockets, and to you kill that goodness, spiritual teachers, sorer, bachas, the witches, undersea horrible criminals. You are trying to kill such innocent in such a way, transacting this evil setup, digital robotic killers. It is a rocket or something funny instrument, it's a plow instrument. I shown that Joyjit, you are Joyjit of this group who first Ajit, I trace out that machine setup, the killer dragon, Ohio, earthquakes, disasters, train derailer. Your that horrible system I mentioned yesterday evening, early night, horrible the setup, lengthy, constrict and plate added, atomic hues, and misusing oil centers of the Mexican Gulf, which sometimes deliberately be spilled out fire. So yesterday there was questions of so many. You are not to get excused to do suicide or as a blame, as a denigrated, as mentioned, glani, madachut, kutte, cuckoos, you are a curse, rat, you cannot find water or to drink poison, killing, rope to take, to hang yourself, and you cannot have any fire, where inferno, as you working inferno, Ognipath for Indian Senate, you are digital locker. You have managed in this way to replace, to do smuggling, come returns through these richest killers, merchant killers, business trader killers. The trader merchants, will or that technology developer industrialist, you killing those riches from your to remote undersea remaining killers. So this is critical message to BBC. The BBC to go to report to UN General Secretary. They does not know of this evil, but they are approving. Somebody was taking excuse that UN is blaming USA to provide such setup. Joe Biden, who has been winner maker by this evil digital manipulator and use that crime doer vote manager, deployer of 10 millions of Indians, English speakers, to instantly, when you can manage all kinds of immigrants, inserting immigrants for your evil purposes, the debate is whether rational giving is a compulsion and it is the proper way of the evil crime criminal to be inserted or to be allowed as an immigrant. Asylum is the mankind work to destroy, deploy, depletion, massacring doing through this mechanism of the Bengal Veterinary College, all Guru, Dipankar Guha, Tarun Pal, Utpalendu Mandal, Manojit Nandi, Dr. Manojit Nandi, Evil Killer Nandi, Manojit Nandi, Killer Nandi, Orojit, Sahajit, Marojit, Abhijit, Tujojit, Tujit, Bijoy, Bimal, Anal, Tujit, Sujit, Digar, Bijoy, De, Barin De, Amit De, Gautam De, Gautam Das, Swarer Bacha Tarun Pal, Crooked Dipti Vikas Mandal, Ajit Sahu, Ajit Sinagau, you are supporting this crooked activities. Subhash Sarkar, the evil leftist Bengali criminals. As I told, this evil darkest regimes of Bengal government, which is now it has been converted, is a well blue province, Bengal, is a horrible criminal caste Ognivid, who to act as an inferno for the Indian defense setup to be compromised, to replace parallelly as you replace all my landlines and telephones to make helpless of the peoples for satellite mobile. That is, you are locking, you are putting me on emergency all permission, you getting managing as a good Pravasi Bharatiya to invest in contractorship of this telecommunication sector, digital, mobile, of the network, BSNL contractorship or old minings. Then is your contractorship, importing, exporting diamond, gold, Ghusus, Sudirbeta, Amullo, the benzene, milk powder from abroad, mixing poison to kill Indians. When you are to take this all means of killings, humanity annihilation doers, scientific or poisoning mechanism, then you do a snake charmer, animal charmer, because you can drag minds or you can complete to drag of anyone's life or small or large peoples, either his or her life will be dragged, or she or he will be compelled to follow you as a mind mesmerized trap. She cannot from such like yes, in the sense of the cosmic innocence or pious souls to be dragged, God even to be dragged, and to be hindered to act, to the created self slip out, slipped in such horrible yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata, jo that bekabu making system, misleading, hijacking creatures, killers, the Bengali, the criminals. Now you are trafficking or all you through this private ownership, engineering, medical, management, data collection, computer, IBM, Microsoft, then science technology in the giving of false, fake, criminal job giving good ad, that cryptocurrency, digital playing, encouraging people to go transaction easy through the pay digital cryptocurrencies. You are able, you have the digital India maker, make India, that sophisticated instrument, airports, etc., telecommunication, to take your soul, replacing Indian Sena through this Ognipath, evil fire bands, criminals, Sorer Bachas, the Ognibees, that is an evil satanic bees to kill these Indians, army killers, people killers, betrayal. You are not that. You, that IB, you have been able to enter an evil path. You are also to read this witchcrafty or machines who's the memory reader and script reader. All the art, printed matters you can read, or even digital matters. The past memories, you can read that machine. So this is a horrible mind reader, visualizable, all the tracing, dragging, trapping system, mind mesmerizing, climate, all natural, so-called nature-related calamities, the catching, the gravitational, squeezing, dragging, the dwarfing. You like dwarf, gatta gutta jotna das, Madhu Sarkars, you have to give this. Josna Datto, no, Josna Das. Josna Dasi, Bikoy Das Doctor. What is your name, Bikoy? Urjoy, Turjoy, Durjoy, Shubhankar Bhattacharya, Sudhir Beta, Barda, Lampot Barda, Khune Kuttegans, এক কুকুরিস কুকুর, এই চুদমারণ ঈশ্বরের বাচ্চা, সন্তোষ মহিতোষ পরিতোষ দেবতোষ জীবতোষ জবিতোষ সবিতোষ কুত্তেতোষ, এই বিমান বিধান নিষিদ্ধ শহরের বাচ্চা কালপ্রিট বুলশিট বিপণন বিজন বিনয় সুধীর বেটা রাক্ষস ডেমন্স, what are the demons, monster, Dracula, dragons, coral fire, the things in the undersea, with the drones, the same hovercraft, same is snow craft, same is a polar craft, snow is land, automobiles, horrible automobiles, two-wheelers, they're all digital, robotic, artificial high-tech killers, and the manager of the private contractorship of the US evil politician, so-called White House criminals, post managers, appointer, sender, misuser, criminals, UN officials, others, UK, all parliamentarians, evils, idiots, Rishi Swanu, what is the Wipro misters, the Satanadala, the Sundar Pisat, You Sundar Pichach, dead killer, the deads and dead soul, collectors evils of the Googles, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, cannot learn me, and your team's criminal community guideline to block me. You to put that Google search engine, internet and domain server, internet's web page, you the evil criminals, then is a comms, then is a Gartner, etc. Or this what kind of you are? So-called you are advisor of Corona. Who advisor? Atomic Energy Commission is under dictation to do all criminal UNESCO to work, or your tourism, your ITU, International Telecommunication Units of Climate, etc. to give you legal permission to do crime, such horrible massacre, Kalahit-like ad has coming, Bekabu making on the colors TVs of India, the mass killing, the demons that undersea underneath horrible magnetic, that Magi and such a magnet maker, constrictor or light snatcher killer machines, high-tech sorer bacha. Today is 10th March. I am Dr. Royalty from Bakuda, Baladip, Kotalpur, Vishnupur. I am the Raja and the Savior of humanity, the human shepherd, that harbinger, that I am the explainer of Gita Upanishad, Vedanta of Indian scripture. I am that royal who Rajadhiraj for what? I that unchallengeable. I am the disciples, initiator of that Lord Ram Krishna Buddha-like incarnation who Jagat Guru came on India, Sri Mukteswar Maharaj Ji. So I am that under his, in such anarchic and satire, that politicians, incompetent evils, that you to send and bribe them in such a huge amount of illegal funds and wealth, gold, snatching from others, betrayal, treacherous, killing ways. You have depleted white people's leadership, guardianship. You have killed, captured Jesus religious schools, even all Islamic school, Mecca, Medina, our Ajmeri Gate, that Rajasthan, Durga, Sai Baba, Sabarimala temples, management, RSS Sabdatta Kumbh Mela, Ram Temple. You are in RSS Bajrang, ISKCON, Ramakrishna Mission, Funder, Bharat Sevastram. So for that reason I told that is Jada, you are the corporate maker, you are to sex compeller, you are to malign our sadhus, etc. who are that monk, that recluse, you do not allow to remain that goodness as a guardianship of the civil portion, maligning, blaming, sending that your so-called that culprit witches, daughters, fascinating under compulsion, connecting, making one line of on the surface remaining criminals on Indian surface, and you are underneath 12,000 away at the Mexican Gulf undersea with this horrible setup, that magnetic and that vast sea waters, column waters, to misuse Yada Jadai Dharmasya Glani Bhavatavata Indian army. If you are saints, still you can understand, you can do anything good, unless you cannot do. So you give this. For me, I to take recruit, and I have told you to kill in Indian elections, all recruiters killing or arresting them, putting in the cages, all the evil recruiters, well-wisher, praiser of this mouth, of this evil Pravasi Bengali, Madachot, Guda Rasanesa, Pachagud, Garki Mal Khane, Gar Mal Khane Nisha, and to make others their babies, to sow evil roads, own self suicide, destroying, hell sending, that boomerang, evilness, addiction, attraction, adulteration with their mothers, sisters, grandmothers, to shock, coitus, sex attraction in such evil mentalities. Dr. Killer, Subhash Sarkar, Dr. Killer Shubhankar, you are Shubhankar, Dr. Killer Dipankar Guha, Vishwas Dipankar Chakravarti, Uttam De, you are what kind of Guttam De, Swarar Bacha, Gudattam, Swarar Bacha, Govinda Mandal, Govinda Karmakar, Gokul Singh, Swarar Bacha, Bimal Singh, criminal Lambo, Mata Chaud, Swarar Bacha, Bimal Singh, Varun Gram Gogat, Arambag, Hooghly district, you have to give all clues to this, my Indian army. Ajit Doval, criminal, you have not left September, you cannot understand me. So this message, as I have the Sushi era who to teach us that evil minds of Bengali witches, crooked girls, assembled at Mexican Gulf, at the nose of the tip of this USA National Advisory Board, a team who worked at this deep dome, Tuhinov dome, Killer dome, deep oceanography machine establishment, horrible evil, cheater, kept suppressed that present time latest investor of this commerce from Bengal by these 90s or 80s onwards, Bengal Vet and Agriculture College that once twinned make gathered by the 1975, so that the two evil groups whose sons remain in the outside India as the veterinary doctor was the best professions in USA, so they thought to get their illiterate, the dull brains, Manojit Nandi Kutte, Kukkurer Bacha prostitute, Bhalgar Magis, Gudo Raschatar, cleaner of this. In other words, you are sucker of the vagina fluids to malign the dirtiness, cleaner mouth, Swarar Bacha Tukha. In that way to take you this maligns, Pacha good की prostitute के रस की Swarar Bachi crime को पेट में लाभ लेते हो, but you are to yield very enviousness for others' life. It's such evil mentality. Crooked Manojit Nandi, Dr. Jatsna Dr. Madhur Sarkar, that idiot ORF Raisena hit dialogue doers, that Jai Shankar, external minister का दामाद भातार बादार गुदार चुदार सोरर बच्चा कुत्ता, Bengali Kharagpur related criminals, O Bengali Putsoda, Tarakeshwar, Howrah, Dasu Kumar Kuttesh Kukkur, 24 Parganar, Habra, these criminals of Bangladeshi Rajakars, Hindus, Pathans, the who to introduce great forgotten hero Azadi from Subhash Bose, her granddaughters being put in your harem, undersea harem, in the desert harem, undersea harem, that Indian harem, and is your USA harem, the USA fab house is the surrounding the coast of the USA Mexican Gulf, that Mother Chut criminal, Bhagudo Bhagavat, Sudo Bhagavat RSS, Swarar Bacha, you to praise to invest of these criminals, to breach this caste fast and evil set up engines to make even Indian crippled compromise replacement with this high-tech technology which can be digitally, electronically locked from the far remote, the software world, the chips, mother made chips manufacturing, that smart cameras, that mobile, laptop, tablet, etc. You will set up serving, you are trapping digital identities, photos, to, and then you are doing wearing faces, remaining undersea with the crooked criminal hijacking that you are claiming Priyanka Chopra is valid to take putting her face or Bill Gates or other usurper killed but kept their ally. So their post, their manufacturing system, their industry, their finance, their foundation, society, trust, charity, you are misusing, you are claiming nobility, trust, philanthropist, mankind, goodness, human rights activities, all human rights post is captured by you killer, anti-humanist, horrors, evil mental, satanism, swearer, bacha, crookeds, Bengali, madachod, Hindu Pathan, in the way Agi Calcuttan to create relations with Al Qaeda Pathan. Bin Laden was just victimized for your evil propensity to kill. You are the Al Qaeda's all means of killing mass murderers. You to pick up and to do sending sex and porn coitus with innocent maybe Pathan males to get illegal boys and to trap those serving sex. You taking temporarily making Afghanistani, Pakistani, Bangladeshi, Musliman, but you are evil, illegal, satanism, you are the drug addictor, you are the cocaine, narcotic, builder, collector, spreader, you are coronavirus developer, you are Nipah developer, you are SARS developer, you are bird flu developer, you are FMD strain developer, you are exploiter spreader, you have a very big greed